Really?
And good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 219 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I am, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. You just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and Barkeys. First and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
Slow beginnings. Can't say I'm surprised that happened.
Okay.
Stop it!
Yeah, and we're also being joined by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
In the midnight hour, she crying more. With a rebel yell.
Rebel yell!
Crying more.
God, Billy Idol.
Hey, he's getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, so why not?
Awesome. Yeah, good for him.
Yeah, about time. Anyways, we're also being joined by one of our regulars from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
Shooting at the walls of heartache. Bang, bang. I am the warrior.
Nice.
I'm trying to figure out. I know it's a female group that sings that song.
Yep. By Scandal.
Thank you.
Thank you. Anyways, we got some good stuff here to talk about on this, the 14th of April, the year of our Lord 2026. So let's not waste some more time. Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
They can do everything better.
Heavyweight battle.
Rush will win. Rush is better.
Can you do that?
It's a double Dion. Now,
We're getting ready for so many overtimes in the playoffs.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we can now officially say this. The season is about to wrap up, but we can now officially say this. The table is now set.
Well, not necessarily, Jacob, because I know some of the playoff matches are set. However, some of the playoff, seeding hasn't been set yet. We still don't know the wild cards yet. But we all know that all 8 teams are in. We just don't know where.
We have the 8 teams, but we don't, like you said, we don't know who's going where.
Now, let me also just bring this up. We do have some Ubers before Evan took his break. We do have some.
Yeah, we have to let us clarify. The reason why we don't have all the Ubers is that, unfortunately for Evan, workload became an overload to our boy Evan, because, like we've said, he works not only as the hype man for the Washington Capitals, but he also works as the hype man for a minor league team, the Chesapeake Bay Sox, which is the AA affiliate for the Baltimore Orioles. And unfortunately, that workload got to him, and he got very, 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 very tired, and he could not get to the rest of the clinches and the Ubers for the NHL. So unfortunately, what you're seeing is what he had available and sent for us to show. So let us show what we have. So we cannot get the we apologize in advance.
Yes. We'll start off with Calgary.
Calgary. Just on the second to last season of your time in the Saddle Dome, and you unfortunately cannot. And unfortunately, it's like the old saying goes: same season, different day.
Yeah. Thanks for coming, Calgary. We'll see you next year.
Hey, Calgary. You were outside? Oh, right. These guys. Yeah, they definitely exist. Of all the teams in the Pacific Division, they certainly are one of them. I feel like they're really just mad about messing up their lottery odds.
Wow, I forgot they exist. Damn.
Yeah. They're basically like Evan said, the equivalent of, "Hey, it's you."
Yeah. You seem to forget that Alberta does have a second team besides Edmonton.
Yeah, and they have some cups as well, but everybody keeps forgetting.
Well, to be fair, Jacob, Calgary did win the Stanley Cup. Only one.
No, they won a couple, actually.
But Calgary Flames?
Yeah, the Flames have won a couple, actually.
And no, they only won one.
Oh, they've won one? Only one? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, they only won.
1989.
Yeah, when they beat the Montreal Canadiens. So they only won one.
Fair enough.
New Jersey.
Jose.
If only Jose was here to rant, but honestly, I feel like it would have been. But I feel like it would have been the old meme of old guy yelling at clouds.
Oh, jeez. Man, New Jersey. It's a good thing Jose didn't take that hopium. Otherwise, he'd be sorely disappointed.
Honestly, I feel like he just brought it out back and shot it with a gun, and we just saw it explode spectacularly.
And blow this bar to bits.
No, he did it at a safe distance.
Anyway, New Jersey, here's your Uber. Get out.
Hey, New Jersey. You Uber outside? There's just something poetic about a team named the Devils getting knocked out a couple days after Easter. Seriously though, in a packed Eastern Conference, they're one of like 3 teams that didn't even try. In conclusion,
Right on Easter, damn.
I like that. In conclusion,
Now, let me just bring this up, and I know Matt's going to have this ready. To the other teams that didn't get in, unfortunately, to the New York Islanders, to the Columbus Blue Jackets, to the Detroit Red Wings. By the way, 10 straight years of no playoffs. 10 straight years.
Detroit. These be one of America's finest hockey
good,
teams.
and then they just stalled. Ouch.
Yeah, to the Washington Capitals, to the St. Louis Blues. Sorry, Jacob. To the Winnipeg Jets.
Not surprised.
To the San Jose Sharks and to the Seattle Kraken. Well, sorry, but your season ends for you.
Yep.
Please hit the button.
I was just playing.
There it is. You know what's funny? For some of those teams, their season ended right as the season was just about to end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say this. For some of these teams, you got to give them credit. They put up a valiant fight until the very end. San Jose did.
A lot of teams did. They fought up to the final round, but unfortunately, it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, that has crossed my mind, Ray, but I'm a Sonic fan, so. But
I get it. We could have gone with the Sega Rally, but not a lot of us has played Sega Rally. But so yeah. Or we could have gone with
now,
move on.
let me just bring this back to what we were saying. Detroit, 10 straight years of not making the playoffs.
That's painful.
Steve Eisenman, you pretty much know your seat is getting hot because Detroit's patience is beginning to wear thin. Really thin.
You can use.
Well, yeah, we lost Jacob for a second. Yeah, we lost Jacob. Well, at least y'all had the Pistons. That is true. That is sad but true. Yeah, we lost Jacob for a second. Hopefully, we're getting back. Yeah.
There he is. There we go. As I was trying to say. Eisenman, yeah, I get it. Your rebuild is slowly starting to bear fruit, but sooner or later, those fans in Motown are going to get antsy because a lot of the other teams are getting good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, Ottawa's going to the playoffs. Buffalo won the division.
It's been a while about Buffalo.
Yeah, so Stevie boy, this thing better start getting good, or else that hot seat's gonna turn into an inferno.
Yeah, that's sad but true.
Metallica?
Hey.
You know it's sad but true.
Yeah.
Okay, as much as I do not want to get DMCA'd into outer space.
I think, gentlemen, in all seriousness, I think that Detroit just, like I said, 10 straight years. That hurts. Columbus put a valiant fight until the end. Same goes for Winnipeg and St. Louis. in Seattle and San Jose. But unfortunately, he just came up a little bit short.
They tried their best, but they were too close.
Well, that Yankovic said best, close but no cigar.
And as a good friend of ours in the VW server would say, close only counts in horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear weapons.
Now we only have one video of the team that clinched, and that's Pittsburgh.
Yep, Pittsburgh.
The Penguins.
The Penguins of all teams. Banks it back after a decade of being nearly a decade of being absent from the playoffs. This might be Sid the Kid's last ride, and they're going to make sure he goes out in style.
So Pittsburgh, here's to you. Have a cold one.
Now look, there is still a chance that we could win the Atlantic, and let me tell you, don't nobody want to come to Bell Center in the playoffs. I don't want to go to Bell Center ever. Let's go! We finally back. Well, if it isn't Pittsburgh, what took you so long? Well, Carolina, considering the fact that since the last time y'all made it out the East, we have won 3 Stanley Cups, I wouldn't be talking if I was you, buddy. That is a Hall of Fame humbling right there. Brother, I have been waiting to do that for this entire season. Well, I mean, it's cool that Sid gets one last chance. I'm actually kind of glad we ain't going to be the team that has to end it. Who said anything about it ending? Well, it's just that we're the best team in the Metro. It's kind of why we won this year. That don't mean nothing in the playoffs. Run that, Jones.
Party hard.
Jeez. Well, Saloon Russia. Now, I'm going to point this out as to the teams that did get in. First and foremost, we're going to have ourselves a Pennsylvania battle in the first round between Philadelphia and Pittsburgh.
Once for the first time in over a decade, the Battle of Pennsylvania returns to the playoffs as the Flyers, for the first time since the bubble playoffs, the Flyers are back in the playoffs.
And I also bring this up because I don't think they're determined. I don't think who's going to have home ice advantage for that series hasn't been decided yet.
Nope.
It hasn't been decided yet, but you got a couple more days to the end of the season, so it could just be decided by then. That's going to be a very most intriguing series. Now, I'm going to tell you, as a Hurricanes fan, Boston and Ottawa, whoever we're going to play against, they scare me. Because Boston has what it takes to pull off an upset.
I'm going to pull up Instagram from my end, and from what I saw, what they're predicting, what the playoff is going to look like. This is what their prediction is going to say, because, like we said, this is not official, because we still got a couple days. We still got 2 days. We got today and tomorrow left.
Yes.
Okay. So here's what it says. If it goes today, Carolina's going to face off against the Senators because they're going to take the second wild card slot.
Mm-hmm.
And Boston is going to face off against Buffalo.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they're going to have the first wild card slot. That's what they're predicting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but that could change throughout the course of these next 2 days. And Ray, we didn't forget, because you're all gleaming because the Kings because the Kings took the last wild card slot in the West.
We haven't got the clinch video
yet. Well, that is true. Let me also just bring this up. Tampa and Montreal. That's gonna be a good series.
Most definitely. That's the battle of the old guard of the old guard and the king of the Stanley Cuppers versus the new boys.
I'll tell you what, Martin St. Louis, you better have this team up and ready to go. Now, heading out west. Let me just bring this up about out there out west. First and foremost, the Pacific Division was a mess this season. Let's be honest with ourselves.
It's crazy.
The Pacific Division was a mess, and because
it was a filthy, sloppy mess.
Now here's the thing. Let me just bring this up, because here's the thing: we don't know who the other wild card team is going to be, because Now, in the Pacific Division, I'm looking at the standings. Vegas, Edmonton, Anaheim, and Los Angeles. Los Angeles, they could move up to because in the NHL, basically how they have their playoff structure is
Yeah.
that the three, 1, 2, 3, in each division they're in, along with the wild card could come from either division.
Yeah.
Now,
Like you said, the wild card. I'm looking at. Yeah, you're looking at the divisions. I'm looking at the wild cards here. So why with the divisions?
yes, but I think here's the thing though. Vegas and Edmonton, basically, that's 1, 2 in the Pacific Division.
Yes.
1, 2. Anaheim is third, but they could drop to a wild card spot if LA wins out.
Yeah,
And
they're basically 1 point behind Anaheim. 1 point behind Anaheim in the Pacific Division, and they're 1 point behind the Mammoth in the wild card division. So if if LA wins out, gets their win basically they need to win. They need to win out. They need to win their last 2 games. Or
they also got to hope that Anaheim loses.
They need Anaheim to basically lose the last 2. They need Anaheim to lose their last 2 games. Last 2 games. To basically not only get out of the wild card, and get the get the 3 seed, to get the end of the Pacific, get out of the wild card hunt and put Anaheim in the wild card.
Yeah. Well, hold Jacob, because here's the thing though. LA knowing them, because what team has eliminated the Kings from the playoffs over the past couple of seasons? Edmonton. And guess who? And if they win out to get that number 3 spot, guess who they might have to face in the first round? Edmonton.
Oh Lord, oh God! So they have a conundrum to do. Should they win out and face off against the demons that is Edmonton, or should they just go half and half, and just take a wild card slot?
Well, the downside is that either way it goes, the downside is that Edmonton might end up winning the division.
Or Vegas, who knows?
Either way, whatever happens. Whatever happens, someone's taking the Pacific Division, and someone's going to be going to the wild card slot. Something's going to happen in these next 2 days.
Now in the Central, Colorado has a curse to destroy.
Yeah, they basically got the Central Division on lock, and they got the President's Trophy. And like you said, they got a curse to get rid of, which is the President's Trophy curse. Because for the past decade, that trophy has been putting a hex on everybody who has won that, because nobody has ever had a chance. I said the Central. What do you mean?
I think let me just bring this up, because the President's Trophy, like you said, Jacob, over the past decade, the President's Trophy kind of feel like an anchor, just weighing the team down.
Nobody has been able to get to the Stanley Cup Finals, let alone get to the Conference Finals.
Because I think the last team that won the President's Trophy to win the Stanley Cup was Chicago.
Correct.
Was the Blackhawks during that infamous year, that infamous season?
Well, it was infamous then. It's infamous now because of the scandal. But I think that obviously, and by the way, your 2-3 matchup in the Central is looking more and more likely. It's going to be Dallas and Minnesota. It's going to be Dallas and Minnesota.
Yeah, because no matter what happens in their final game, Dallas is getting the 2 seed and Minnesota's getting the 3 seed. No matter what.
Relocation battle.
The relocation rivalry.
Well, I think here's the thing though, between the Wild and the Stars. You're Minnesota. Okay, you've seen what happened to
the original Stars, known as the North Star.
No, I wasn't going in that direction, Matt. You see what happened to your Minnesota brethren in the playoffs. You've seen what happened with the Vikings. You've seen what happened with the Timberwolves every time they make the playoffs. You've seen it with the Twins every time they make the playoffs. You want that to happen to you? Better step up to the plate and beat the
momentum setter. Break the ice, pun intended, and set the tone for the rest of the Minnesota teams. Because the Timberwolves are because the Tens need you because you're the tone setter for the T-Wolves, the Tens, and the Vikings. If you can set the tone and get yourself a deep playoff run, the rest will follow.
Mm-hmm. Now then, let's go ahead and head out to the games tonight.
Yeah, here's what's coming up tonight on the co-main events for the season. Starting off tonight at 7:00. Starting off at the TD Garden, Boston. TD Garden. The Bruins and the Devils will do battle. Boston trying to get out of the wild card spot in the Jacob. They're not going to get out of it. Yeah, they're basically. I just realized. Yeah, basically, Boston is basically locked into that wild card slot. It's just basically they're trying to make sure they're staying in that wild card slot over Ottawa.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Boston might be saying that says if they will play against Buffalo, that might be easy pickings. But then again, as we got Jose about to go and make his way into the building. Now then, over at the UBS Arena in Elmont, New York. I know they call it Belmont for some odd reason. That city always leave out the B. We got the Hurricanes and the Islanders.
Pronunciation is pronunciation.
Carolina. You talking about hockey?
Yes.
Carolina's basically is already locked down the Metropolitan. They can just rest their starters and just get themselves prepped up for playoff hockey.
Yeah, I want to bring this up a little bit before we go to the next game. Islanders, New York Islanders. Boy, what a collapse! I mean, you was in the playoffs for a second there, and then you just fell all over the place to the point to where you had to fire your
Wait a minute, hold on. Wait, hold a minute. Different sport, but where have we seen this collapse before? No, not the mess.
I know where Jose is going. I know exactly.
Where have I seen this before? Let's see. Where have I seen this before? Someone help me here. Where have I seen this before?
It happened twice in the NFL.
That's right. The Indianapolis Colts. Oh.
Okay, easy. Oh,
and I think
again.
Good job, Jose. I think me saying the Colts so bad, Humo was like, nope, get the Saint out of here.
You know what? By the way, Ray does have a point.
Because it's a match to call it the New York Mets. Yep.
And the Knicks.
Knicks in the playoffs. What are you talking about?
Gentlemen, leave it be. Next up, and by the way, Jacob pops up. Just put him back in, Jose.
Hey.
Next up, over at the Xfinity Mobile Arena, we had the Canadiens and the Flyers.
Okay. Basically, the Canadiens have a wildcard slot locked up.
Okay, I think Jacob has had a little bit too much fun with the green screen because I think he stood right in front of the brick wall.
I'm trying to get that green screen effect or something.
I'm learning new shit. Sue me.
He's trying to go to a different dimension or something.
Look, I got a new computer. I got a new laptop, and I'm learning I'm trying out new shit. Sue me. Anyways.
That mine. Oh, hold on. You're not the only one with a webcam. Give me a minute.
Canadiens and Flyers. Canadiens has already got they're basically good, and they're basically both teams are set where they are. Set where they are. They can just both rest their starters and have the young guns play tonight and get themselves.
They basically have their slots on lockdown.
Yeah, Montreal's gonna play against the Lightning, and the Flyers gonna play against Pittsburgh. So
Yeah, so basically, they can rest their young. They can basically rest their stars and have their young guns play tonight and have some get them some ice time before, so they can be ready to go for their playoff games. Anyways, I'll take care of the next couple of games. We got some lottery hockey tonight over at the Nationwide
is on your story. Oh, hey, Jose.
This time I can actually do that. As the Capitals and the Blue Jackets will do battle.
Okay, number one, first and foremost, this is not a lottery battle. Granted, these two teams are not in the playoffs. They're not going to the playoffs. This ain't a lottery battle. I think that what you're looking at is easy and simple. Well, first and foremost, will this be Alexander Ovechkin's last week in the NHL?
If it is, guaranteed spot in Toronto. I don't care what anybody says.
And here's the thing though, for both these two teams. It just hasn't been easy for neither one of these teams.
Rough season. Enough said. It's been rough season, especially in Columbus and DC.
Meanwhile, over at the Grand Casino Arena, I'm gonna make sure I got the time right.
Yeah, you got it.
At the Grand Casino Arena, we got the Ducks and the Wild.
Both teams are locked in. Well, I say that, but the Pacific Division can change.
Yep.
I say that, but Minnesota, they're locked no matter what, so they can rest their starters. But Anaheim, that's a different story. Anaheim needs to be careful because of the threat that is Los Angeles. So they need some insurance tonight with a win. So it's a gamble. Should they rest their stars and gamble, or should they play their stars and gamble and hoping that not one of them gets hurt?
We got a division needs to go into rehab.
Basically,
it's crazy.
Basically. Also tonight at the USS Enterprise, we got the Penguins and the Blues. Penguins, much like the Flyers, can rest their stars because they're locked into where they are, so they can rest their stars tonight against the Blues.
I think it's gonna be a very most intriguing matchup right there. Now then.
I missed one. I missed an 8 o'clock game. Over at the Delta Center, the Mammoths is going to do battle with the Jets. Mammoths is in a unique situation as well. Because of what's going on in the Pacific Division as well. Same with the Kings. So they're in a conundrum as well. Should they rest their stars or should they roll the dice as well?
Oh, to see who's in the better wild card spot. I see.
Mm-hmm. Now then, over at the I think the Scotiabank Saddledome is our next destination.
Ugh.
We had the Avalanche and the Flames.
Avalanche and Flames. Avalanche can rest their stars. They're basically locked in. They got the President's Trophy, so they got the division, so they can rest their stars, and they're already prepped up to their faces, so they can rest.
Yeah. For
then,
Calgary, Calgary.
Yep.
Boy, they just want this season to be in, and they're not far away from the end. They're not that far away from the end of this season. This season's been a disaster.
Yeah, and they can just prepare themselves for the finale season of their time at the Saddledome.
Mm-hmm.
They could thank Florida for that.
Yeah.
And then to end off the co-main event of the season. This is a big one for LA as they head up to the Rogers. I think it's the Rogers Center.
Rogers Arena.
Yeah, Rogers Arena.
There you go.
How many Rogers? I get it. They're a telecommunications center, but damn. The Canes going up to the Rogers Arena to take on the Canucks. Like you said, this is a big matchup, and it's a conundrum as well. Should they rest their starters or should they roll the dice? Because this is about wild cards and division status for the Kings.
The Kings are already in the playoffs.
It's just a matter of where they're going to be going. Should they rest or should they gamble it and try to see if they can go to win out?
It's like roll the dice.
And as for the Canucks, well,
they're done.
Second first, same as the first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at this way, Vancouver. If you lose, you could bet you better your chance of getting the number 1 overall draft pick. So
basically, this for you, it's a lottery game.
Now, let me also bring this up. Speaking of the Kings, Jonathan Quick is hanging up his skates.
Yeah, after a storied career and a couple and a championship ring and a championship and a cup to his credit as well. Jonathan Quick has decided to hang up his skates and his mask.
Jacob, 2 cups. He was the goalie for the Kings.
Yeah, Kings and also
the Rangers.
And the Rangers, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So Jonathan Quick, after a stellar career with 2 Stanley Cups to his name, is hanging up the skates and putting up the mask. He is. We thank you so much for your service in the netminder, Mr. Quick, and hopefully you'll be doing wonders off the ice, my friend.
Mm-hmm. Now, to the playoffs, to the teams that missed the playoffs, look out below.
I swear we need to get that fixed. I swear.
Now, gentlemen, let's go ahead and head on out to our next. Wait a minute, let me see something real quick.
It's not like the Devils love leaving. It's not like the Devils love being in hell. So that's nothing.
I knew you were going to say that. I knew it.
Oh, that reminds me, Jose. Let me ask you this question because I know last week you didn't want us to give you the hopium. So now that you know that the Devils are not going to the playoffs this year, what do you think the Devils should do now?
Blow it up. What the fuck have I been telling you since the past 3 episodes?
Just like you did that hopium tank out back.
Oh yeah, I shot that thing.
I knew. I told you. I freaking told you.
It's a good thing he didn't cause it to blow the ball to bits.
And so I told you he did it in a safe distance.
Oh, well, let's just go ahead and go on to our next topic.
Anyways, we have now reached our newest week.
Stop, Ray. I've been knowing that ever since they collapsed with against the Marlins.
That's
I've been knowing that.
Hold on. That's none because over the weekend they got swept by the A's.
Oh, let me talk about that, huh? Oh, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. No. You're gonna let me have this one. Okay, so it's time to take some teams into detention. Yankees, Mets, Jays, Astros. What are you doing? Let's start with the Yankees. Let's start with the Yankees, shall we?
Go ahead. Wait, stop for a second. Because I just saw this. They lost. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they lost last night. Yeah, they lost last night. They lost 6 straight games. They lost last night to the Dodgers, by the way.
Too early, man.
No, we're going into the dog days of summer. These are the concerns that you need to bring up. If this continues past the summer, down the postseason stretch, forget about the playoffs.
Oh Lord, make sure you have the numbers on standby.
Let's make this down, shall we?
Yeah, I just want to bring this up. Let me bring this back up. There we go. I just want to bring this up for the Mets. I just want to read some here. It says on Monday night at a sold-out Dodger Stadium, a floundering Juan Soto-less Mets offense mustered only 1 base runner through the first 7 innings and was ultimately shut out for a second consecutive game. Yikes. And the Mets have lost 6 straight.
The power of the Dodgers.
Yeah, they lost 6 straight, during which they've scored only 9 runs.
9. Oh, by the way, before anyone asks, this is not the number 3. If you studied American Sign Language, this is actually the number 9, believe it or not.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, and I know
Oh, it's
Brandon.
actually true, actually. This is how you do American Sign Language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now,
nice.
I just want to bring this up because, I just want to bring this up because the Mets have to be concerned. Yes, I know, we know it's early, but we can only score 9 runs during a 6-game losing streak. You have to wonder what is going on over there.
Actually, believe it or not, I've actually got a quote from the Mets manager Carlos Mendoza from that 4-0 shutout against the Dodgers. Here's what he said, and I quote:
my God.
At some point during the regular season of 162, you're going to face adversity, and here we are, pretty early facing adversity. End quote.
Can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
Did he type that up into Chat GPT just to say that live on TV?
Wow, hey, I bet
the other guy. What the hell are you talking about?
Look,
they're not the White Sox after that 121 losing season, and I read that live.
Now, gentlemen, yes, we know he did. Gentlemen, hold on. Now,
okay.
I know. Look. I know, Brandon, you don't like us talking about it, but at this rate, you just have to wonder. Yes, it's early. We get it. We know, but we also know what usually happens when teams start slumping like this. Sometimes they get out of it. Sometimes they just fall completely to pieces. Now, which one is going to happen to the Mets? Are they going to use this as inspiration to fire them up to get back on the winning side? Or
they have to do.
Yeah, or they could just fall off the side of a cliff and never come back and probably lose like 100 games. Now, they lose 100 games, and I think Brandon's going to go to Citi Field with his Louisville Slugger and start doing the home run derby off of Carlos Mendoza's head. But that's besides.
Yeah. When it comes to my Astros, I've said this, and Brandon's know this too. Don't give us that. Don't keep doubting us, because we will come back and we will kick you in the head. Okay.
Remind me.
Hold on, or be a leaf cavity. Now,
I have a question.
Yeah,
I have a question for Jacob when he said that. How about that work for you against the Rangers?
One more time, I didn't hear that.
How about did that work for you against the Rangers?
Fair enough. I'll give you that.
Let me also bring this up because we got to take a trip to General Hospital.
All right.
Brewers outfielder designated hitter Kristen Yelich. I know I put his name. He's going to be.
You got it. You got it.
All right. Is expected to miss at least a month with an abductor strain. So
he's probably going to miss out the whole month of May.
Yeah, he's going to miss the month of May because of that strain. So that's not good.
That's not good.
He said the whole month. I think he's going to be possibly back around May 14th.
So he's going to miss the first half of the month of May.
Yeah, he left in the 5th inning of the Brewers 8-6 loss to the Nationals on Sunday with what the team described as a tightness in his left hamstring.
Calf strain.
Yeah. The Brewers placed him on the injured list on Tuesday, retroactive to Monday, and say he had a 2nd-degree abductor strain.
It's a calf strain. I've had the calf or thigh strain.
The Brewers estimated he would return in mid to late May. Yelich said he didn't want to put a timeline on it. So
because from what I've seen and what I can do, the best way to heal a strain is just time and some ice and some massage and some muscle massage to help soothe the muscle. Instead, rush it.
True. Very, very true. Now then, staying in General Hospital and yikes. Orioles manager Craig Abanez.
Oh, I seen the video. Oh God, this was horrible. So
he suffered
what
at
happened
least.
was,
Hold on. Yeah. He suffered at least 7 fractures in his cheek, as well as a broken jaw when he was struck in the face by a line drive Monday night during the game against the Diamondbacks.
Yeah. So what had happened was a foul ball gone haywire, and a foul ball went right to the manager, hit him right in the face.
Ouch!
Hold on. I tell you what, a similar thing happened in the NHL with the Colorado Avalanche's head coach.
Yeah,
he got hit in the face with a puck.
Yeah. When a stray puck flew right at him and hit him in the face.
That actually happened to I believe a Sabres announcer too. He was like right near ringside. Then he got poked in the head by the puck.
Yeah. So for what I saw, it was just a simple foul ball. But the problem was the foul ball was going right towards it and bounced in such a way and pow, hit him right in the cheek and busted his jaw and most of it and right around this area.
What's the exit deal on that?
Right to his cheekbone.
He won't. Now here's the thing, and now here's the thing. He's a trooper. Test revealed the injuries, but he won't need surgery. He's managing the Orioles tonight.
Yeah. The dude's got balls. I'll give him that. He took it on the cheek and said, "I'm fine."
Literally.
He took one on the cheek. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm staying out on there. I was like, "You sir got balls, and I'll give you a drink."
Now,
you got guts.
But he said his eating will be limited. He can only eat baby food for the next 6 weeks.
Hey, get that dude some smoothies and milkshakes. He'll be fine.
I'm kind of have to show up every day. We play every day to work. He told reporters. This is what we're here for. We're here for the players. We have a game. I'm physically able to be here, so let's go. If my job was wired shut, I'd still be here. You just strap on and go about your next day. Guys.
Props to you, man. Mega props to you, man. If you ever decide to come down to the bar, a good drink of the finest scotch, my friend.
Yeah. Now, last night was a slugfest in between the Angels and the Yankees. Yep. Mike Trout and Aaron Judge, both of them hit a home run.
Oh, we had dingers. We had dingers galore.
Yeah, Trout hit 2 home runs. Aaron Judge hit 2 home runs.
But
in the end, the Yankees won the game. Let's see if I get the score.
I got it. I'm pulling it up. Yeah. Oh, you was right on the slugfest. Where defense? I never heard of her. Yankees walked it off. 11-10 was the final.
Wow.
It was Ray said it best. It was a dinger derby.
Yep. So just one of those games. Just completely one of those games.
Yeah. Yankees walked it off. Walked it off in grand fashion with a get this, a wild pitch, believe it or not, in the 9th.
Now, last night in Minneapolis. Boy, I tell you what, it's a good thing Gerg is not here because he was here. He'll be crying in his ear.
He'd be pissed because the Twins decided they saw what they knew. They remembered last season when they lost their W and decided the Twins decided they wanted to show the AL East. They showed the American League they wanted to play and decided to take the Red Sox out to the woodshed.
Yeah, Red Sox ace Garrett Crockett was lighted up like
Crochet.
Yeah, he was lit up like a Christmas tree. He gave up 11 runs, 10 of them earned, and 9 hits in 1.5 innings.
Yeah,
during that game, they lost.
Yeah, 1 1/3. 7 of them was in the second inning alone.
Yeah, the final score of that game was 13-6, as you guys brought up. Oh boy!
Yeah, Ray said it best. Garrett Crochet was lit up like a firework on the 4th of July.
Yeah. Boy, just wasn't pretty.
Yeah, it was. Victor Caratini and Ryan Jeffries were having a night to remember.
Now, Paul Skeens, by the way, had a very good game last night.
Yeah, Paul Skeens finally got back on footing, and he was proud of his boys in the dugout, bringing in some dingers. He's finally getting him. Finally got the batting back in order.
Yeah, they beat the Nationals last night 16-5.
10 runs in the 6th inning. Where was the mercy rule?
Yep.
Everybody's like, what is the mercy rules?
Yeah.
What are the mercy rules?
What is mercy?
Let me just bring this up. It reached a point during the 16-5 victory over the Nationals last night that Skeens was sort of hoping that the Pirates would stop hitting during the 10-run 6th. You made your point.
If
only so he could get work. No such
he wanted to get back on the mound. He wanted to get back on the rubber. Come on.
MLB's adding the mercy rules.
It says no such luck. By the time the inning was over, 14 batters had come to the plate. The Nationals had switched pitchers twice, and the clock to return to the mound had run out.
Hey, Carter. I think it's safe to say from what we saw last night, you might want to hit that Looney Tunes clip.
I don't have the baseball books.
No,
the conga line.
The baseball conga line.
Damn it! The one time we needed it.
I don't.
I did that one time with the Padres becoming the big deal with a slam Diego.
Well, in the meantime,
I remember that from those back-to-back nights when they walked it off.
Yep.
Well, in the meantime, we got 4 games just started now.
Yeah. As we get festivities, I
think there's one delay game right now.
Yeah, we got to
get a delay game, and it's
that's over in Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh because Mother Nature decided y'all need a break.
Mm-hmm.
We already got some games that's already in action. Bottom of the first over at Camden Yards as the Orioles and Diamondbacks are just getting started. They just started over at CNC at Citizens Bank between the Phillies and the Cubbies. They just got started at Comerica Park. No, is that right, Comerica?
Comerica Park between the Tigers and the Royals. Yes.
Yes.
We're just going to the bottom of the first over at the Showboat, otherwise known as the Great American Ballpark, between the Reds and the Giants.
Mm-hmm.
And those are just the games that we just got started. You can check out the Phillies-Cubbies games on TDS if you have it. And that's the games that we got so far tonight. Let's get to the games that are coming up tonight.
Coming up over at Truist Park. I hope I got the time right here. Coming up over at Yankee Stadium.
You're off by 10 minutes.
Yeah, over at Yankee Stadium, we had the Angels and the Yankees.
Let's see if they continue on from that dinger derby from last night.
Yep.
Then coming up at 10 minutes after that at Truist Park, we got the Marlins and the Braves.
Should be a very intriguing matchup. Over at Wade Field, we have the Rays and the White Sox.
I think we can all agree. Look, everybody and every fan in the MLB agreed that is the worst thing for a sponsorship at that ballpark is Ray Field. But
here's the thing, we got a call up.
Somebody's going to the show. Who's going?
Tonight is the debut of the White Sox's pitcher Noah Schultz.
Hey, Noah! Welcome to the park. Welcome to the dance, my friend. Welcome in.
I just want to bring this up. Hold on. I just want to bring this up. Mr. Schultz, welcome to the show. Do not have a night like this.
Boy, what a game!
For the love of God, please don't.
Slam Diego in a nutshell.
Good luck, Mr. Schultz.
One of the thing about that game, real quick, is that those two are the main culprits for I believe, the Blue Jays and the Mets. being concerned.
Nets.
Yes. Anyways, also coming up
I
at
don't know about
7:40
the
over at Target Field, we got the Twins and the Red Sox.
Oh, poor Gurok.
Go probably need a drink. Hopefully, it won't be too
No,
bad.
the Blue Jays need this win because they got swept by the White Sox.
Yeah,
They need this win. They need this win.
Over at American Family Field, otherwise known as Miller Park. That's at 7:40 as well.
Yes, as a matter of fact, that is the next game. The Blue Jays and the Brewers. So keep a close eye on that one. Over at the
you knew I was going to do it. This is not contractually obligated. Over at Stadium. We got the Guardians and the Young Cardinals, an interleague matchup in the Central Division.
Yep.
I see. This is interesting to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Now then, over at Icon Park, we got the Rockies.
Call it the air.
Oh yeah,
Astros. Call it the air conditioner.
We got the Rockies and the Astros.
The AC unit.
What it was
Jacob, I swear to fucking God, if you get swept by the Rockies, I will chew you the fuck out.
I'll say this now. If we do get swept by the Rockies, you have every right to chew me out.
Yeah, you got swept once in this season. If this happens again, you will never hear the end of it.
I know. Also coming up tonight over at Petco Park, Matt's Padres in an interleague matchup goes head to head with the Mariners. As the Mariners go down.
Oh, this is gonna be a spicy one.
Go down the Carolina to San Diego.
Yep. The last time, bonus fag after that Padres walk off.
Mariners have recently swept.
The Padres and Dodgers.
I was about to say that recently the Mariners have swept the Astros.
I thought I'd say Padres Dodgers hit walk-off homers on the same day for just the second time ever. The last time that ever happened was back in July 20th, 1979.
Whoa, that's history.
Yeah. Now,
Ray, the vitriol. Say it with your chest.
The California legacy of failure.
Jerry Turner and Bill Russell. That's the players that scored walk-off. I don't care what happened there. There we go.
Okay, easy. Over at Southern Health Park in Sacramento, we got the Rangers and the Athletics.
Yes.
Benny, don't mess this one up.
I'm still calling it Stutter Health. The A's can fuck off.
Stutter and pull the plug.
Yeah, thank you. In the main event slot, we got ourselves an interleague matchup as the East Coast Mets make the trip down to the Chavez Ravine to take on the world champion Dodgers.
Nolan McLean is pitching tonight.
I feel like this is going to be an easy sweep for the Dodgers.
Yeah. Nolan McLean may be pitching for the Dodgers, but y'all face it off against the samurai known as Yoshinobu
Yamamoto.
Hold on, wait a minute. Did Matt say Jamarcus Russell?
No.
Yes,
Ray must be drunk. You must be drunk, Ray. Get off the chat.
What did you say? What did you say?
Exactly.
Steady on the beat.
Now then, I think that's pretty much it.
We are. Where are we? We're in the third week of the MLB season. It's already getting more hectic than a white girl's frat party.
Oh, jeez, Jacob. I didn't expect.
How would you know that?
Hey, you've been on social. If you go on social media long enough, you would know.
We don't want to know.
We don't want to know. No. Yeah. No.
Anyways. Say, like we said, this stuff is going to get crazy, and like me and Carter said, if you think what we're seeing now at the start is nutty enough, wait till we get past the dog days of summer, we get to the All-Star break, then things are about to get real interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
All right, then, Jimmy, let's go ahead and head on out to our next topic.
If you would have paid attention, I said,
ladies and gentlemen, the countdown is on. We are
Jimmy,
now.
hold on. Wait. Stop. Before we speak about the upcoming draft, first and foremost, we have some news, and this probably might be a possible scandal.
Oh yeah, this is a big scandal. In fact, so much so that one of the people involved had to resign from where they had to work because of said scandal.
NFL reporter Diana Rossini
had to resign from the Athletic following a certain incident with New England head coach Mike Vrabel.
Yes, she resigned from the Athletic less than a week after published photos of her and Vrabel at an Arizona resort prompted an internal investigation at the New York Times owned sports outlet. The Post published last week the photos of Vrabel, I can't pronounce his name. Vrabel and Rossini at the Sedona Hotel, and said that they were taken before the NFL league meeting that began in Phoenix on March 29th. I have covered the NFL with professionalism and dedication throughout my career, and I stand behind every story that I have ever published. When the page 6 item first appeared, the Athletic supported me unequivocally, expressed confidence in my work and pride in my journalism. For that, I am grateful. In the days that followed, unfortunately, commentators in various media have engaged in self-feeding speculation that is simply unmoored from the fact. Rossini said in a letter sent Tuesday to Athletic Executive Editor Steven Ginsberg. Moreover, this media frenzy is hurling forward without regard for the review process the Athletic is trying to complete. It continues to escalate, fueled by repeated leaks, and I have no interest in submitting to a public inquiry that has already caused far more damage than I am willing to accept. Rather than allowing this to continue, I have decided to step aside now, before my current contract expires on June the 30th. I do so not because I accept the narrative that has been constructed around this episode, but because I refuse to lend it further oxygen or to let it define me or my career. So, wow. So, apparently, the photos were
technically, from what I'm hearing, they want her to lie.
Well, I think it's a little bit more to it than that.
Long story short, they caught her and Vrabel at a hotel. They possibly doing some fun time. And
it's more than that, Jacob, because remember, these two are married. And apparently, when someone puts publish a photo of two people who have separate, relationships, having look like as if they have an affair.
This is not the case.
The speculations will get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that last news from the Celtics. Yikes.
Yeah. So this is bound to happen. I mean, when you see something like that, things can get out of hand real quick.
Yeah.
And honestly, she's taking the high road. She doesn't want to be a part of it. She's out of here.
Besides,
she's got her own shit show to deal with.
Now they head on out to the Big Apple. The Giants said that they have had productive talks with Dexter Lawrence. Let's see. Yeah, they said they have productive conversations with standout.
Yeah, a lot of speculation that he might stay with the Giants.
Yeah, even though he has requested to get the hell out of there.
Right.
Yeah. With Jim. Yeah, especially they had that conversation with general manager Joe Schoen.
Joe Schoen.
Yeah, Joe Schoen. He preempted his annual pre-draft news conference with an update on the Lawrence situation. The veteran defensive lineman has not been present for the start of the team's first off-season workout program under new head coach John Harbaugh. We had good conversations. Well,
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it. You have a mic issues. I got it. So,
right.
he said, and I quote, "We've had good conversations with his representatives throughout the last 5 or 6 days. Coach Don, myself, we've all been in communication trying to find some resolutions. I'll echo what the coach said last week. We'd like for Dexter to be here, and at some point we'll come to a resolution here. Whether that may be, we'll see. But conversations have been really good. They've been productive, and we'll see what happens here down the road. I'll be right back."
Mm-hmm. I just want to put it this way, gentlemen, because if you're the Giants, you got to do everything within your power to keep Dexter Lawrence, because
Of course.
without him, you might be in for a long season on the defensive side of the ball. Just something to point out. But yeah. So like I said, just trying to point that out. Now then, someone take over for real sec.
Huh?
What? To take over for a second, but like, oh man, that's a lot to go through. As far as
I get a better song while we're on break.
Really, man. Oh my
Well, if you
God.
think about it,
All right, let's talk about it. So while we're chilling, what do you guys want to talk about while we're on break?
Oh,
we
whoa.
need more. We need to talk. When they come back, they're gonna be like, "What the
Hey,
fuck
boys.
happened here?" Yeah.
I got a special guest on the phone right now who wants to ask some questions.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on. Yeah. Please welcome my father, actually, Robert Baker. Please,
hey,
hello.
Jacob's dad.
So yeah, he'd like to ask some questions about what's up for the NFL. Go ahead, Dad. Ask away.
Well, actually, that doesn't matter if they don't get rid of Mickey Loomis.
No.
I think hold on, let me bring this up. And first and foremost, I apologize for having to step away from my mic because I ordered something from Walmart and they forgot to the person who delivered my groceries. I ordered a bag of rice and they forgot to bring it. So
Oh no.
Anyways,
now as for New Orleans, the Saints. What is the Saints draft number?
I'll pull it up on Tankathon. So if I remember correctly, on Tankathon, we got the eighth pick. We got the 8th pick.
Now then, let's see. What do the Saints need?
No, they need wide receiver and edge, linebacker, a bunch of defensive linemen and wide receiver.
Now, question number 1. Do you have faith in Tyler Shrug?
Ooh, that's a good.
Well, that answers my question. Yeah, that answers my question real quick. You know something? First and foremost, Mr. Baker and you too, Jacob, because Jamal brought this up.
Oh boy.
When the Saints had an opportunity to draft Shedeur Sanders, they just simply just.
Oh, we were like, what the fuck was that?
Now, for the Saints this year, first and foremost, do you want to go for a quarterback? First and foremost, what's that quarterback room look like?
Well, yeah, outside of Fernando Mendoza, what is that quarterback room like?
No, I'm talking about for the Saints.
For the Saints.
Who besides Stroud is the quarterback for the Saints? Because if you don't have any faith in Stroud, then you probably might want to go ahead and pick a QB so that you could teach that QB to get that.
Doesn't Hill play QB sometimes?
Taysom Hill? I think. Is he? Yeah, I think so. But I think here's the thing. Saints, first and foremost, you are in a winnable division. Because boy, especially how the Buccaneers collapse.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's basically like that. It's outside of the Bucks. Basically, nobody wants that division.
Huh.
Oh Lord.
Nobody
Don't let
wants
the
that.
Panthers hear you say that.
Panthers looked something in the South Division. Gotta be careful of that.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna let my dad go because he's got stuff to do. Thanks for hanging out, Dad.
Hi, Jacob's dad.
All right. Later, Dad. But I was yeah. My dad decided to call because he was mowing the lawn and stuff. I was like, I wonder if I could use this as an opportunity.
Jacob's father on a VWU Sports podcast.
Yeah. I was telling him about the podcast. I was like, I wonder if I can use this as an opportunity, and we ran with it. There's a lot. Back to the draft. Outside because there's a lot of stuff that can happen. In the 10 days leading up to it, and excuse me. But there's a lot of other stuff that's going on. But yeah, like you said, we talked about how Lawrence is still in talks with the Giants about hopefully him staying with New York instead of being traded. The Eagles are having talks as well with possibly keeping AJ Brown because outside of them when they got Dontavian Wicks from the Packers, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ray said it best about the Lawrence trade. Who would want him, honestly? But honestly, that's a good question. Another interesting happened. This just happened earlier today, believe it or not. The Colts decided to add up some defense, but I don't know. But this is questionable. They decided to grab Nasir Adderley, believe it or not. Pick up Nasir Adderley, believe it or not. He's coming out of retirement.
Okay.
I'm actually looking at this, and there was a prospect that was involved in a car accident.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Reuben Bain Jr.
Yeah, Reuben Bain Jr. was killed in a fatal car. Was involved in a car accident. Yeah, this happened at 4:00 in the morning on 17th last month on March 17th. Yeah,
24.
Yeah,
2 years ago.
Yeah, of 2024. Yeah, and he had 3 other passengers with him in that accident. Wesley Bisinth, Nigel Kelly, and along with a 22-year-old Georgia woman named Destiny Betts. Yeah, his car rear-ended another car and veered into the concrete barrier and then ricocheted to another one. And safe to say, the woman in question was passed away from her injuries. Yikes! And safe to say he's gonna have some questions to ask before draft day.
Yeah, but the thing is, they both of them were dropped, and because one of them before that saying that, quote, Bain operated his vehicle in a careless or negligent manner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's not gonna be good for him. This is also believe it or not. Well, we're heading back to Dallas because one of their players got arrested.
Who?
Marquise Bell is facing felony charges on misdemeanor drug charges.
Oh dear God.
Yep. And
We woo.
Yeah, and it's about marijuana possession.
Nice.
Yep. On a search of his vehicle last Friday night, they found less than 2 ounces of marijuana and a THC electronic cigarette. Yep.
What the fuck?
Yep. Nice job, dude.
Heavily.
Yeah, basically it was a vape.
Cardinals getting new quarterback. Let's see what happens.
Yes, Ray.
Hopefully, and hopefully Carter will be back in time to hopefully continue to get on to the next topic, or maybe Jose will help. But other than that, as we are getting set up for the draft special next Thursday, to get ourselves ready for
the two of you for the next one, which in this case,
as we get set for our next topic. I know me and Matt are ready for this hopefully are ready for this.
Well, here we go.
Jose, can you hit the thing? Yeah.
Yep.
Time to go across the pond.
Where is it? I'm looking. Found it.
Open wide for some soccer!
All right. So here's what's going on across the pond here.
Yeah.
We're getting across the pond here. I'm going to start off with the Champions League. So here's what happened. So starting off today, PSG moves on to the semifinals of the Champions League. They basically obliterated Liverpool 2-0, 4-0 on aggregate, and took care of Liverpool. PSG moves on to the Elite Eight, the semifinals of the Champions League. Congratulations to the boys from Paris.
So, where's the defense?
Yeah,
exactly. Liverpool didn't get
basically shut down Liverpool in dominant fashion. I feel embarrassed, but I feel embarrassed honestly.
Oh, you're not the only one.
Yeah. And then in the other quarterfinal, we figured out the first half of the semifinals. Atletico Madrid moves on to the semifinals, taking care of Barcelona. They lost 2-1, but they won on aggregate 3-2. Congratulations to Atletico Madrid taking care of FC Barcelona.
Good job, boys. Good job.
Yes. Yeah, I get it, Ray. Liverpool. Yeah. The second half of the Elite Eight will be tomorrow. Both these games will be on Paramount Plus at 3 o'clock. It will be Arsenal taking on Sporting. Sporting. I know they're from Portugal, correct?
It's Portugal.
Yeah, Sporting Portugal. And then the other game that you're going to be keeping an eye on, Matt, is of course Bayern and Real Madrid. The Arsenal game. Arsenal is leading Sporting 1-0 on aggregate. So if Sporting wants to move on to the semifinals, they need to win, not only win, but they need to lead Arsenal, but at least 2 goals to at least to move on to the semifinals. But you can. It's just he needs to have the thing stand by.
Real Madrid needs to catch up because we're down 2-1 late.
Yeah, 2-1, down by 1 on aggregate, 2-1. So you need to win by at least 2 goals to move on to the semifinals over Bayern at the Bernabeu.
Because if we win or whoever wins, we'll face Paris.
Yeah. If you win, you're going to face PSG, and whoever wins, Arsenal, Sporting will face Atletico.
Yes. Arsenal's in this rough shape. All right, so let's head to the Premier League of what happened on match 32 for this game before we hit to match 33. West Ham beat Wolves 4-0. West Ham trying to keep themselves alive from getting relegated.
Yeah, doing the damnedest, honestly, and I respect that to the Hammers.
And Arsenal, what is going on with you? They lost to Bournemouth 2-1 on Saturday.
Arsenal is choking so hard. Dr. Heinrich is on speed dial easily.
Don't end up like the baseball team in New York. I'll be so upset about Arsenal. Oh no.
Oh, not only you, but his kid will be on there.
He will laugh. If he gets on a podcast one day, he will laugh.
All right, then. Hold on, gentlemen. First of all, I want to apologize.
There you are. Where were you?
My Wi-Fi went down.
Oh no!
Hey, not again.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi went down. Wi-Fi went down, and just I had to restart the router.
Been there.
I thought you had to hit it. Oh, so you hit it with a hammer yet?
No, I haven't reached that point.
You're gonna get hit with a hammer if you don't shut up about it.
All right, but
go ahead, finish up with soccer, then let's go.
Or to get Wi-Fi with El Cabal.
Yeah, don't worry, Carter. We finished up the NFL, so me and Matt we're covering up on soccer, and then we'll get.
All right. I'm gonna do that. Yeah.
Continue on with the upper rim.
Yeah, Everton and Brentford ended with a draw 2-2.
Kiss your sister.
There you go. Brighton beat Burnley 2-0.
Nice job for the Seagulls.
Hey, at least Liverpool finally got something. Liverpool won, beat Fulham 2-0.
At least they're doing something domestically.
Yep. Crystal Palace beat Newcastle 2-1.
Nice.
And typical Tottenham. Tottenham lost to Sunderland 1-0 as they're on the relegation zone.
Why are we surprised? It's the Spurs.
Like the pair will say from Aladdin. Why am I not surprised?
Hey,
Where is that thing?
Recipes Gilbert Gottfried.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now we head to Sunday. Nottingham and Aston Villa end up with a draw, 1-1.
Yep. Yep. Kiss your sister moment.
Yep. Man City destroyed Chelsea 3-0.
Yeah, Man City is clawing their way back to getting themselves another championship.
Oh, poor Arsenal. Yeah. Last but not least, Leeds United beat Man U 2-1 with Man U got a red card.
Ouch. And here's tonight's festivities. This is, like you said, match day 33.
Yep, correct. Match 33. Take it away.
Yep, this is it. We're in the home stretch. We're after this. We got 5 more match days left to the finale. So every game matters now. Starting off on Saturday morning football, 7:30 on the USA Network. The Bees of Brentford go head to head with Fulham FC. Don't worry, Ray. I agree. Me and Matt will take turns on the soccer.
Agreed, because he's on break.
Yeah, since Gorak is taking a break to recharge his batteries. Then at 10 o'clock, starting off. Because remember, I'm on the app now since I'm back on my computer.
Oh, I got it. 4:30
I don't know the name. I don't have the name of the stadium, so sue me on that one.
Brentford and Fulham. It will be G-Tech Community Stadium for Brentford.
Okay, at the G-Tech. Thank you. Then Leeds United will go head to head with the Wolves. Then Newcastle United will take on the Cherries of AC Bournemouth. Then at 12:30 tea time, we will see the Spurs take on the Seagulls of Brighton and Hove. Then rounding out Saturday night football is Chelsea. Your boys Chelsea going head to head with Man United.
I'm waving the white flag. Like, yeah, I give up. I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Then on Sunday football, starting off in London as Everton go head to head with Liverpool. Then Aston Villa will go head to head with Sunderland. Then Nottingham Forest will go head to head with Burnley. Then rounding it off at the Etihad at 11:30 as Man City go head to head with the Gunners of Arsenal.
Liverpool and Everton. That's a huge rivalry.
Mm-hmm. Then rounding out match day 33 is Monday Night Football. As Crystal Palace go head to head with the Hammers of West Ham United.
This is something we need to watch about Arsenal and Man City. Good Lord, there's gonna be a lot of talk about this.
Yes, indeed, because Man City is 6 points right behind Arsenal in the race for the championship.
Arsenal's about this close to reach a button that says panic mode.
Yep. All right, then, gentlemen, I think that's it for the soccer world.
Yep, we covered what we needed to do. Let's get on to the meat and potatoes. Let's head backstage side and get on the hardwood.
And right from the start, after the season is over, Doc Rivers is relieved of duty as head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks.
Thank you. Get him out of here.
Yeah, hold on, gentlemen. Let me explain some here because I think that either way it goes, first and foremost, Doc Rivers, moment too soon.
Yeah, thank God. Thank God. Oh, Ray, I love that. Boom, shakalaka.
I wish we had that sound effect for that.
It must be the shoes.
Yeah. Now, as I was saying about Milwaukee, the Bucks, what do you do here for Milwaukee? First and foremost, you got to hope and pray that that the Big Greek wants to come back to Milwaukee.
Agreed, because once that season's over, everybody and their mother is going to be sending offers for his services.
Mm-hmm. Because I tell you, first and foremost, if he ends up going to
New York, Boston, LA, any of those three, you're fucked.
I got a bonus team for you, Jacob. Oklahoma City.
OKC. Any of those four, you're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
I got one for you. Yeah, San Antonio would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
Dallas.
Oh no, no,
I
no. I got one. I got a realistic one. Detroit.
oh boy.
Oh God.
You
If
want to
any,
get big kid nightmares?
if he goes to any of those 5 teams, you're fucked.
Yeah. Let me just bring this up first and foremost. Number one, Doc Rivers had to go. He had to go. This team was going nowhere.
Look, aside from that championship he won in 2008, he's basically became an anchor to anybody he runs, any team he runs.
Yeah.
Ray's got a good one. A sleeper team he can go to, Minnesota.
Agreed.
The Timberwolves?
Yes.
Or
NBA.
Think about this. Minnesota has some good cap room, and they got some good players they can leverage for. Think about this. Okay.
Well, they're facing Denver.
Would they be willing to pull the trigger?
If they pull the trigger and they get the Greek Freak, they can be evil.
Now then, let me go ahead and bring this up. As we move swiftly on.
It could be San Antonio. Who knows?
Yeah. There has been no update on Luka Doncic.
He'll be out for another week. I am fully here along with Austin.
Remember correctly, it was a hamstring issue.
Yeah, I think a hamstring from Luka.
Mm-hmm.
They're still thinking that he might come after the first round, but I don't think it's going to happen if we lose.
Well, here's the thing, because you're playing against Houston.
Yes, we're number 4. We got home field advantage.
Yeah, you got Houston. Yeah, you
got
home
court.
Yeah, well, close enough. Let me also just bring this up because I'm reading this from ESPN. It says, after putting his team through its first practice in preparation for the playoffs, Lakers coach J.J. Redick said Tuesday he doesn't have any more information about when Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves could return from their respective injuries. They're out indefinitely. I'm not going to have an update for you this week. They're out indefinitely. Well, okay then. Reeves he's recovering from a grade 2 left oblique strain.
Right.
Well, Doncic, he's still in Spain. For where he received multiple injections on his grade 2 left hamstring strain. Jeez. And so sources told ESPN that Doncic will return to LA on Friday to join his team for game 1 of its first round playoff series against the Rockets Saturday, which will be on ABC.
That's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge for the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely.
Now, LeBron James will be in the lineup. So
not surprised, honestly.
Yeah, but Redick said the team. Yeah, but Redick says the team's game plan won't solely be leaning on the 23-year-old veteran. I think we have other options other than him, other than just him having the ball and going against a set defense every single possession. We'll look to mix in different actions depending on their lineups and their coverages. So,
way better.
Yeah, I'll be the first one to tell you. Lakers, you're playing against Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets, a team that wants to try as hard as they can to get over the hump.
But at the same time, though, if you got somebody who's an egotist like Durant is, good luck.
Yeah, because I know he's not too happy that one of his former teams won the NBA championship last year. So,
another one of his former teams is about to come back very soon.
We'll worry about that when they announce the expansion down the road.
How much they got to pay.
Yes.
Remember that.
Yes. Now, I think that obviously, Lakers, if I'm you.
You mean right to the best. You mean the snake.
Yeah. I don't think anyone has forgiven him for leaving OKC to go to Golden State to get his 2 rings. But he hasn't won a ring.
He has a 4th option.
In his 2 rings.
Yeah. He hasn't won a ring by himself. Now, if I, like I said, look, I know you got more players on that team than just LeBron. You probably want to hope LeBron's son Bronny steps up to the plate. other than sitting down at the dead end of the bench collecting dust. But that's just beside the point. Now then, by the way, we do have something for the mega casuals. The NFL has their contenders club.
Well,
Yep.
they have their own, but it's a little bit different than what you think.
Yeah, Father Man, he's about to get ready to separate the contenders from the pretenders.
All right,
Well, let's
guys,
get-
I'm ready for your contender or pretender evaluations.
This is gonna be a quick one, ain't it?
Yeah, I mean, especially with how Tatum has looked since coming back, you're definitely a contender.
People were saying we should be worried.
Next,
Hi.
the 1 seed Pistons. Pretender.
What? I'm literally in the contenders club.
They have a 5-team quota to uphold.
But the big worry with us was that we were nothing without Cade, and then him being out showed that that's not true.
Yeah, but you have no secondary ball handlers to Cade, and I really don't like your lack of strong shooters. Next. I feel like this is a no-brainer. You are a contender, but it's not a no-brainer the way that it has been for the last couple of seasons.
I stopped listening after you said you're a contender.
Next.
I can't wait for mine.
Pretender.
Aw.
Next.
Please, please, please.
Pretender, pretender, pretender. Next. Start of the season, I would have said pretender, but yeah, no, you're a contender. It's not even the question.
Thank you very much.
Who you sent the last team in?
Oh, there was no one else out there.
What? Where's Oklahoma City? Ugh, I need to call them.
Oh, here you go.
You have this?
Yeah, we've had the number all season.
Hello?
Are you coming to your contender or pretender evaluation?
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Where are you?
Nowhere?
You're at Coachella, aren't you?
I gotta go!
No, but you didn't hear your...
They ain't know they're contenders.
First off, Oklahoma City, go fuck yourself. Second off,
One got pissed off Jacob.
Second off, nice to see the kitty cat make an appearance. Third off, Connor, you lucky fucker, you get a chance to go to Coachella.
What the Oklahoma City did to you, Jacob?
I know.
It's just the cockiness, the arrogance from that.
Oh no.
Hey, when you win a championship, you have the right to be cocky.
It's just the fact that
Yeah, look at the Lakers.
for the Panthers, we're not hitting that hangover yet.
Are you eating something, or is that you biting into a pillow?
I think it's a bubble gum.
Gum.
Oh,
Yep, told you.
okay.
Yeah, I got gum. I need something to chew on instead of just spending money on food.
Oh, well, that's totally understandable. But so then, gentlemen, the play-in tournament begins tonight. It's about to begin in about a couple of minutes.
Yeah, in fact, in a couple minutes on Amazon Prime. In fact,
Yep, play-in tournament. Looks like someone's gonna be in play-out.
money.
Matt, shut up!
Now,
We're gonna be finding out who's going to face off. Who's going to face off against?
well, first and foremost, Jacob. We start off in Charlotte with the 9-10 game between the Heat and the Hornets.
Oh, that's gonna be
That's
a
a-
spicy one.
Unfortunately,
No, well,
same thing.
I'm about to say it was
Now,
it's
let me
gonna
just
be a
bring this
no-brainer.
But hold on, Jimmy. Let me just bring this up. The winner of the 9-10 game goes on to play on Friday.
Yes.
The loser of the 9-10 game, their season is over.
Yep.
Okay, so this game is just okay. Thanks.
Oh, this is tough.
Freaking ESPN app won't help me.
Yeah, so so Heat and Hornets. Let's see.
They're gonna face the loser of tonight's main event between the Trailblazers and the Suns, where the winner of that game.
Well, wait, because that's a totally different conference.
And
Jacob.
we're talking about the Eastern Conference. We're talking about the play-in.
Yeah, I hate the ESPN app. I hate it.
Yeah, we're talking about a totally different conference. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick which team's gonna
Let me
win.
fix this. Let me fix it. Let me fix myself. So yeah, the winner of the 9-10 game will move on to the second portion of that. While the loser is done, goodbye. See you later. Well,
let me just bring this up. Yeah, hold on. Let me just bring this up because tomorrow the 7-8 game, the East 7-8 game between Philly and
Orlando. The winner of that game will go on to face Boston, while the loser of that will face the loser of the 9-10 game.
Winner.
No, the loser has to go to other one for 7-8.
Jacob is having. You know what? Let's just face it. We just had one of our regular episodes here.
Sports app and be done with it, man.
Yeah, where anything can go wrong, usually does. So Murphy's Law.
Can we just so oh god, out of so
I was trying to
bullshit.
the second game tonight takes us to Phoenix.
It's a 7-8 game between the Trailblazers and the Sun, and the winner of that game will go face the Spurs.
Yes, the loser of that game will play against the winner of the 9-10 game
tomorrow against
Warriors and the Clippers.
Tomorrow. First and foremost, tomorrow, the Magic 76ers game gonna take place in Philly. The 7-8 game, and that's
process. Here we go for Philadelphia.
The loser of that game will face the winner of tonight's 9-10 game, and on Friday. On Friday, and the winner of that game will get the 8th seed. And
there you go.
And the winner of tomorrow night's 9-10 game will face the loser.
Hold on. The winner of the 9-10 game between the Warriors and the Clippers
face the loser of tonight's 7-8 game. Will face off on Friday in that game.
Did you just have a? Sorry, but did you great? Now we both have Windows 95 on our heads.
Oh no! The Cody Hagen syndrome is back.
Oh,
fuck!
Sake.
Jeez.
Adam, honestly, this is why this play-in tournament is bullshit. We need to get rid of it and just go back to the 18.
Because every hardline side say who's in, who's out.
Yeah, it does get kind of complicated after a while.
We were just fine with just 8 teams. If you wanted to go to 12, that would have been fine. But no, you had to make it special.
We ain't gonna do like college basketball thing. Like we're expanding more teams to see who gets in the tournament.
Don't even get me started on the NCAA going to 76 teams soon.
Let's just keep it the way it is, NBA. Come on.
Yeah, don't even get me started. Yeah. You know what? This has been one of these episodes. Just go ahead, just unleash our cat. Just end it all together.
Where is it?
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
That's all, folks.
I feel like I should be like our cat. Just tap dance away.
Absolutely nothing we learned.
Whatever we learned, just melted away.
Like Cody Hagen.
Let's see.
Get out.
Since we're in the month of April. April Madness.
The month of April is the month of laughs.
Yeah. Geez. Layout. Well. Yeah, geez. Anyway,
coming from you, who says about Jamarcus? I was like, I didn't say that. I said Bill Russell.
Oh well, okay. April Anarchy. Okay, that'll work. That work.
Fits.
Yeah.
Kobe's still hiding though.
Yeah. Before we say our goodbyes.
I didn't do that.
Hey, let's go get the scores. Yeah, let's go.
I see what happened here.
What?
The Angels, on the baseball side, the Angels had scored quick, back-to-back bombs.
Hey,
I'm getting flashbacks
in the first inning.
I'm getting flashbacks.
Yeah, 3-0. Yeah, Trout hit a home run. By the way,
it's back-to-back. It's Trout, Joe Adele, and Jorge Soler.
Hey, Brandon, welcome to the Dinger Derby.
Yeah, Weathers, what are you doing? Ryan Weathers is not having a good game today. Someone can get hockey up real quick. Top of the second.
I got
Top of the second,
Nice.
Nationals are leading the Pirates.
I got it.
3-1. Top of the second, Marlins lead the Braves.
There we got it up.
End of the third, Orioles lead the Diamondbacks 2-0. Midway through the third, Phillies lead the Cubs 3-2. Bottom of the fourth, the Royals leading the Tigers. 1-0. Top of the fourth, Giants 1-0. As we brought up, top of the second, Angels are up over the Yankees 3-0.
Like I said, those 3 runs, Carter, back to back to back.
Factor band, these 2 games are going to take place in about 6 minutes. Rays and White Sox, and then Blue Jays and Brewers coming up later on this evening, as well as Red Sox and Twins, Guardians and Cardinals coming up later on this evening. We got the Rockies and the Astros, Mariners and the Padres, Rangers and the Athletics, and the Mets and the Dodgers. Go ahead, head on out to the ice.
All right. So the Flyers are up 2-0 with 4 minutes left in the first period against the Canadiens.
There you go.
With 3 minutes left to go in the first period, the Capitals and the Blue Jackets. And the first period, the Hurricanes have, well, this is.
Got technical difficulties from Jose.
Not a shocker for me. First blood goes to the Hurricanes, 1-0. The Boys Club, 2-0 over what used to be the Devils. Coming up at 8 as well. We have at 8.
Admit it, Jose. Hold on, admit it, Jose. You just want this season to end.
Don't worry, Mr. Devils. It's over.
I just want them to blow it up already.
Okay, then. Continue.
Anyways, coming up at around 25 minutes, we have the Anaheim Ducks taking on the Minnesota Wild. Of course, an hour later, you got the Avalanche taking on the Calgary Flames. Following up at that same time, the Jets take on the Mammoth. 30 minutes later than that, the Penguins take on the Blues. And of course, the nightcap, the Kings take on the Canucks.
So each of those matchups going to be very, very most intriguing. Make sure you catch them any way you can. Because I think majority of these games of the NHL is going to be streamed on ESPN Plus. So make sure you'll be able to catch them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule and joining us here this evening. Imps.
Yeah, Imps.
Yeah, last time I heard Imps was kind of like a candy.
What candy?
No, you've never understood demon lore, have you?
No.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule to join us here this evening, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell.
Oops!
Really?
We never heard of Hanna-Barbera before. There we go.
Matt really wants to get El Kabong.
You hear that cartoon show?
I've seen Quick Draw McGraw.
There you go.
Yeah, I've seen Quick Draw McGraw. So yeah.
I'm glad.
Now,
He gets a reference.
Whenever we stream, I want to thank Matt. I want to thank everybody for joining us here this evening. We ain't gonna have no show next Tuesday because next Thursday we get
the draft.
Yep, next Thursday is the draft.
Cody's still hiding.
Yeah. At this rate, I just don't care anymore about Cody.
Right.
I just don't care. We're gonna have pretty much everybody in there. Mama will be in here. As they try to figure out what team will Fernando Mendoza.
Well, two teams are looking for quarterbacks, so
yeah. Chances are Raiders going to make the right pick and pick Fernando Mendoza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens from next week.
Yeah.
Then again, this is the Raiders we're talking about. When are they ever going to make smart picks?
Well, this could be the year. Tom Brady pretty much having a say in it. So this could be the year. Let me also just bring this up because I know we'll be watching our teams very closely. We're going to have a special start time of around, because I know the draft starts at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.
Yeah, so 8,
Mm-hmm.
so 7 o'clock.
8, yeah.
So 8 o'clock. So yeah, so I think around like 7 o'clock. So around 7:30.
Yeah, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
8 Eastern.
I know. We start 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central.
Eastern.
Because I know the draft starts at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central. Now, so and good question, Ray, because I have no idea what we will be in store for this draft. Because we seen Atlanta pick a
Oh my God, what a stupid God.
Yeah, pick a quarterback, even though right after they just signed a quarterback.
We've seen a certain LA team draft badly that caused a friend of ours to cause collateral damage.
And you still haven't paid off.
Get me offensive linemen, that's it.
Yeah. So it remains to be seen. Will teams be smart, or will we have teams that will show off their stupidity? That remains to be seen. But we'll be back. We'll be here next Thursday with all of our friends, and we're gonna have a whole lot of them. We can only squeeze in 10. Yeah, so we hope that you join us then, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. Keep a close eye because we're gonna have a lot of action on the there's a lot of action coming up after then. I'm pretty sure the 9-10 game with not 9-10
coming up
game.
in just a matter of seconds, boys. The
Heat and the Hornets about to get ready to get underway. So, and by the way, if you have Amazon Prime, you can catch that game.
The play-in tournament will be streamed exclusively on Amazon Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, you're good to go. You're good to go. In fact, tip-off is just about to happen in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are underway at the Spectrum Center.
Ooh, Take us home, Jacob.
Thank you so much. Yes. Safe to say the month of April has been chaotic, to say the least, and it's about to get even more chaotic next week, because, like we said, no regular podcast next week because we're going to be a special next Thursday as the mayhem is about to get very fun, to say the least. So trust me when I say this, you don't want to miss out. And if you're an NBA fan, you better get on Amazon Prime right now because the play-in tournament has just begun in Charlotte. So that means we are going to find out who's going to take the 7 and 8 seeds for the NBA playoffs to begin. And also, we are now in the final days of the NHL season. Once that's done and wrapped up, there's no turning back. The playoffs will begin. And that's what, and that means for the Stanley Cup playoffs, they only have one rule and one rule only.
I gotta find out.
Thank you very much. And thank you very much. And also in the baseball world, we are now about to get through the month of April, and already the bats are singing like a beautiful opera. Hopefully there won't be many meatballs or cookies, but it's going to be lots of heat. Heat, to say the least, as we get about to get set for the dog days of summer. So trust me, I say if you want to miss out. And if you enjoyed episode 219 of the VW Sports Podcast, please do us all a favor and subscribe to VW Sports Podcast channel. If you did like episode 219, then like this video and share it across all social media outlets, that being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't touch Instagram and TikTok for two reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic even for us, and that's a lot. And TikTok is TikTok. And if you want to live on the airways, which is every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific, on our YouTube channel, or when we go on special occasions. Then please do us all a favor and hit bell. Thank you very much. And you'll be notified when we go live on the airways. Until then, we need to go keep an eye on the play-in tournament and see who's going to be seated where for the Stanley Cup playoffs. Until then, for my good friend Matt and my executive producer Jose, this and my good friend Brandon and Carter, this is Jacob B. We are signing off. We will see you guys next Thursday for the track special of the VWU Sports Podcast. So until then, stay safe and have yourself a good night.
What a timing!
Cut it